Okay, you guys, I think my husband and I, my husband's Korean, I live in South Korea, I think we just had a bit of a miscommunication. So we were just eating a lunch and I kept saying to him, I want to go to Daiso, which is like a $5 and under store. Let's go later. I want to go fishing first while the weather's good and we can go to Daiso later. I said it 3 times and all the time he was like, yeah, okay, no problem, no problem. Where are we right now? Good old Daiso. You guys, I have 0 idea why he said okay 3 times and then immediately took us to Daiso. Oh my god, he is such a doll, but I have no idea. I'm so confused on why he was confused about our conversation. Oh, well, you know, that is how it goes sometimes. I still am so confused. Okay, you guys, so I live in South Korea. My refrigerator just died, as most of you know. My husband is also really sick and just went to the doctor. And while he is at the doctor, I have a problem to solve, and let me show you what the problem is. I need to figure out how to get all of this food that now has to be thrown away because everything is warm for days. All of this has to be thrown out, but I somehow have to fit all of this into this. See how small this is? And that is because, oh my god, that refrigerator smells so bad. That's because in South Korea you cannot throw your food garbage away. No, you can't. I can't just put all of that in the garbage like I would in America and be done with it. Here in South Korea, all food has to be recycled. So that little bucket is the only recycling I have for food, and it only comes once a week. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with all of this bad food. Time for spicy kimbap. Woohoo! My husband's picking it up. Ooh, spicy kimbap. So last weekend, my husband and I did a TikTok live at our friend's wedding in Ulsan, South Korea. And I wanted to show you the bride. There she is. Isn't she gorgeous? This is called a bride's room. And this is where the bride hangs out to take pictures with guests before the wedding, which is definitely different than what we do in America. And here's a little sneak peek at the venue. Okay, you guys, so after our TikTok live trying to go fishing here in South Korea and my husband caught nothing, he decided to buy this. I don't think you can get any fresher than this, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, so what are you making to go with it, Yobo? Just some sauces?
Yeah,
and
sauce and...
he didn't buy this to be a pet, y'all. Sesame oil? Is this one of your favorite dinners? Wait. I'm sorry, buddy. Say your prayers. There's no need to have a viewer discretion as advised because I'm not going to show you him preparing it. Yeah, you just don't need to see that part, but I'll show you what it looks like before he eats it. And this is the final result. Yeah, they are still moving because that's nerves. It's normal. Go ahead, Yobo, have a bite. Fish are friends, not food. Marcel? Happy eating. So you guys know I've talked often about here in South Korea how crazy the recycling is, and that if you don't recycle correctly, someone is going to check the recycling, and if it's wrong, you'll get a fine. Well, here's a guy right here who is checking people's garbage before the recycling and garbage people come to pick it up. And if someone didn't recycle properly, they're gonna get themselves a like $100 or $200 fine. I can't remember what it is, but it's a lot. So y'all better be recycling correctly. And if you don't know how, I have posted videos before about the recycling in Korea, so go check it out. But if you think your recycling in your city is hard, man, it ain't got nothing on Korea. But it's good for the environment. Come with me and my husband on a movie date here in South Korea. It's been a hot minute since we went to a date together at the movies, so we thought this was a great time. These are battery charges. You can rent these and take them with you, but you don't need them, and I'll show you why. There's some snack food, even in Korea. They're kind of spendy. There we are. Are we adorable? Found this in the movie theater. Don't know why. Thought it was cool. Let's go find our seats. So comfortable. There is a charger for your cell phone right at your seats. And I'm gonna get comfy. Like and follow for more about Korea. So while my friend was still visiting South Korea, we decided to go on an adventure to lunch. So come check out where it was raining, and so this is a bucket where all the people put their umbrellas. There's usually some place in Korea at the restaurants for you to put your umbrella. And check out all the food. This is daegu, which is one of my favorite, and Martha is still struggling with her chopsticks, but by the time she left South Korea, she was a pro. Okay, y'all keep saying that you like restaurant videos here in South Korea, so I'm gonna show you. Here's some seaweed soup. We went to a restaurant here in South Korea with some friends, and when I tell you that there was a million banchan, which is side dishes, I am not exaggerating. They just kept bringing them to the table. Oh, and here is some delicious fried fish. Can't remember if it's mackerel or a different fish. No, it's not mackerel. I don't remember what it is. Anyway, lots of good food. Like and follow for more. Come with us to get some kimchi jjigae. I forgot I had this video from when my friend Martha was still visiting here in South Korea, and I wanted to show you guys the delicious food. Okay, this egg dish I am super obsessed with, but this restaurant I've been to a few times, and they use really delicious old kimchi that makes the kimchi jjigae super delicious. This meal also comes with pork bulgogi, which you'll see in a minute. It has a really nice smoky texture and taste, and I just love it. And Martha's giving it a go with the chopsticks. She eventually got a hang of it. So like and follow for more about Korea. So today my husband and I are headed to a funeral here in South Korea. It's for my husband's co-worker's mother-in-law, I believe. So we have decided to go. Here's the funeral hall. And yes, I did get permission to record. This is the envelopes that you put the $50 in that you give to the family. And here is the funeral food. This is traditional funeral food that I believe I've eaten the same food at every funeral. So this is very traditional, and it is really good. I have to tell you, I'm really in love with the soup. And this is shike, which is a really refreshing, cool, and sweet rice drink that I absolutely love. And here are all the flowers that were at the funeral. Like and follow for more about South Korean culture. You guys, when I tell you the recycling in South Korea is so difficult, look at all of these different bins. These are all for the various recycling you have to do in South Korea. You can't just throw your garbage away. They gotta go in all these. Come have dinner with us on our anniversary in Jeju Island in South Korea. We went to Cowboy Steakhouse because my husband found it. I got a pina colada because I haven't had one in years, because this is South Korea, y'all. This is not common. And we got a steak. This dinner cost about $100 though, because y'all know steak is expensive in South Korea, but man, it was nice to have something different. Like a follow. Check out this really cool restaurant my husband and I went to in Busan, South Korea about a month ago, I think it was, during our TikTok live event. We got some beef, which is rare for us because it's super expensive, and you see, we didn't exactly get very much, but that's okay. But you can have, of course, we get lots of delicious banchan, and this place was near the ocean side here in Busan, so it was a real easy walk from. Come with me and my husband to the Sea Life Aquarium here in Busan, South Korea. Oh my God, this has got to be the coolest aquarium I've ever been to. Check out the piranhas. We happen to be here during feeding time. Woohoo, a little piranha frenzy. This guy obviously had a bad day. Found a little mist, very cool. Found an ocelot, even cooler. This guy's staring at me. I'm watching you. And one of these electric eels. Dude, my husband and I had a ton of fun stepping on this thing. If you want to see the mermaid show, like a follow. So my husband and I went to Busan, South Korea for a TikTok live, and look at the room that my husband found for us. I almost cried when I saw this room. It is so beautiful, and it's right on the boardwalk here in Busan, right next to the ocean. Oh my goodness, I'm absolutely in love with this man. Of course, he's poking around. But check out this view. I am so grateful to my viewers who make all these things possible. And we had a wonderful time doing our TikTok tour guide live at the Busan Aquarium yesterday. Like and follow for more about Korea. So on our way to Gojae Island here in South Korea, my husband and I stopped at the rest area again. Check out this really cool sculpture. Just had to show you. We needed to get some lunch, and I wanted to show you all of the cool outside street food that they had. But here is the cafeteria that's inside here at the rest area. And of course, we ordered our food. I'm sure you can guess what I ordered. But before I tell you, here are some massage chairs. I don't know why I didn't use them while I was waiting for my food. Super dumb. I should have. Next time. They have the photo booths, and you guys, you know I'm so addicted to these mystery boxes. I didn't buy one this time because I was trying to save my money for this trip, but I'm dying to know what's inside every one of these boxes. Oh, and then these creepy things, I don't know what they are, but here is also where you get self-serve for water. The cups are super small. And here's my donkasu, which is pork cutlet. You guys know I love this stuff. If you're interested in learning more about South Korea, like and follow for more.